Bo, what do you say about free agency?
Timing is everything in free agency.
Yes, and timing was great for Brandon Nimmo because he was great for the New York Mets this year. Career high in games played, 151. He reportedly gets 8 years and $162 million to stay in Queens. And Dan, let's not make any mistake about this. He was a huge piece that they really needed to bring back.
Yeah, and Stephen, it took him a while to figure this thing out, right? He's always had the physical abilities, but last year he finally put it all together. High energy kind of player. And I think during that 162 grind, you need guys like this in your clubhouse and in your lineup. He plays with a lot of enthusiasm, bat the ball skills. He's really, right now, there aren't very many true leadoff type hitters in the game of baseball, and this guy is one of those. And if the Mets didn't step up, there was a market for Brandon Nimmo.
He gets on base, and Bo, you talked to our former colleague Buck Showalter. He has really grown as a leader in that clubhouse. Even, he'll say or do things. This is Buck now talking, where they'll take notice, be like, okay, Brandon, keep going, keep doing your thing. He has really emerged as a pillar there.
Yes, when you talk about being a championship organization, one thing that you have to do very well, you have to evaluate your in-house talent better than anybody else. And when you look at the Mets stepping out and getting this deal done, it tells you how much they value Nimmo. So we're going to go to the tape here, and I want to just talk about what he brings to the table. When you start to think about the new shift rules in our game, bat-to-ball skills are going to become so paramount. There's a ball that's out over the plate. He's able to drive this ball into right center field. When you look at barrel efficiency, the ability to hit good pitching, that's a two-strike breaking ball that he's able to drive up the middle for an RBI. When you look at his ability to use the entire field, this is left on left, and I want to highlight something here. He shoots this ball the other way. Talking about being made right, the score is 13-1. They're losing, and he puts together this type of at-bat. That lets you know that he's a winner. He's not giving away any at-bats. His ability to hit with men in scoring position, that's 2 outs with a man on third base. He drives the ball back up the middle. And, oh, by the way, when you need him to go bridge, he has power. He can hit the ball to the people as well. But when you start to look at this Mets team and what they're doing, what they understand is that contact plays. And when you look at Nimmo, what he brings to the table, 82.6% contact rate, 17.4% K rate, which is second best on their ball club. And when you look up and down this lineup, yes, they're going to hit home runs. They're going to score. They're going to pitch. But more importantly, this is a big get for them because there is no other center fielder they could have added to this team that can replace what he brings.
And we saw when that lineup was really rolling, especially in the first half of the year, how dynamic, how fun they are to watch, the way they grind pitchers down, they see pitches, they work ABs. It's different in this era quite a bit.